Hello, hello, this is Roberto and this is the HVAC is my channel. Today we're going to be talking about part 16 of our series of videos for townhomes. Alright, so let's get into it. The title of the video is Final Reports and we're going to be doing some touch-ups too. Okay, so let's get into it. So what we have in here is the floor layout and everything is already. Okay, so let's do the final touch-ups. Let's go level by level. So this level is actually the basement. So in the basement, I can see that we have in here some ductwork. Okay, we're going to put it up like that. This should be all good. So it's looking good. So we have the CFMs for every outlet, for every supply. We have the return. We have the chases up to the attic, chase up to the attic. So this looks very much ready. Okay, and what else? So usually depends on the designer, depends on the home builder, because sometimes the home builders have some templates and then they want to put, like for example in the basement they want to put a wet bar, they want to put something else. So if they want to show something else, you can always add it, but that again depends on the company, it depends on the designer. Okay, so now let's go to the first floor. In the first floor everything is looking good. So kitchen, living room, so this is looking good. Now we have all the supply riser chase, so this is good. Okay, so I'm gonna move this to the side a little bit. Okay, so now what we have in here is the following, and we need to pay attention on this because we need to show and we need to provide the exhaust strategy. Okay, because number one, there is a kitchen, and number two, there's a toilet, right? So the toilet by code, by international mechanical code, has to be exhausted at 50 CFM, and we're going to make a code analysis possibly. Okay, 50 CFM. And for the kitchen, the same thing, it has to be exhausted. They are all going to be local. Also, if this is part of a dwelling unit in a mixed use building, for example an apartment or a condominium building, then sometimes they use the strategy of a central exhaust, which means this exhaust is going to be collected at every floor and we're just going to have a big exhaust fan on the roof. But in this case we're having local exhaust. Okay, so let's put exhaust in here. So for example, for this toilet, what we're going to do is we're going to show the toilet. Okay, so but that depends on the designer. So we're going to put bath appliances. There's a toilet 1, 2 and 3. Let's go to toilet 2. Oh, it's blocked because this layer is locked. So double click on that. So let's go to toilet, you put it there. There we go. This is just to show that it's looking good. Okay, so I'm gonna move this a little bit up. There we go. Now what we're gonna put is an exhaust fan symbol. So this is under ventilation in the catalog. So in the catalog under ventilation, and remember, if you don't have this, you can always pull any ventilation that you require by right clicking in the yellow part, right click, catalog and open. So once you do open, see you have a lot of libraries for trees, ventilation, walkways, stones, indoor furniture. You have a lot of options. Okay, and then you put cancel. Okay, so now let's find the exhaust fan or the bath fan symbol in here. So, and also you can even put in here an annotation with this icon. So text, you put an annotation, you just put EF1 or whichever you want. Okay, so in this case we're just going to utilize the catalog. In the catalog what we have is right here. Let's go here, bath fan. See, you go select the bath fan and just drag it right there. So I usually put the bath fan right almost above the toilet right there. Okay, and then we're going to put a duct because this is the exhaust fan and the exhaust fan has to have a duct, right? So let's gonna put the duct work, and you have two options. You can always exhaust it through the roof or to the sidewall. The one that is closer to outside, see, is the sidewall. So it's an obvious option and choice to use the sidewall. So we're gonna drag in here duct. There you go. And then what we're gonna do in here is move it to the side so it looks better. Well, maybe I could move this. There you go. Okay, and then I'm gonna represent this as a sidewall cap. See, I mean as a wall cap. There we go. Okay, so that represents my wall cap. Okay, so this wall cap actually usually has a screen, it has a backdraft damper, because if this wall cap doesn't have any protection, all the bugs or air or humidity, everything is going to go through here, right? So we don't want that. So that's why they have protection, like a screen or a backdraft damper. That's very important. And the manufacturer already provides you with that. Also, if you Google it, there is so many options for backdraft dampers. There's so many options. We're gonna do code analysis maybe in the next video. Maybe I'm gonna make one more video about code analysis, because this is just final touch-ups. Okay, all right, so now we're gonna put in here that, and now I'm gonna put my annotation right here, and this is gonna be, usually it's 4 inches, so we're gonna put in here 4 inches. See, 4 inches bad exhaust. There you go, exhaust, bad exhaust. And then I'm gonna put an arrow right here. Okay, so there you go, put it here, and then let's put an arrow right there. See, there you go. Okay, see, 4 inches bad exhaust. Okay, there we go. Okay, now we're fine with that. Now what about with the kitchen? With the kitchen, we're gonna check in here the following. So for the kitchen, we need to show where is the range located. So we're gonna see on the PDF. Let's check on the PDF. Let's see here. Okay, there we go. So for the kitchen, we're gonna have this is the range. So this needs a hood, right? Like there are 2 types of hood. One is commercial, one is domestic. So obviously this is domestic range hood. In order to know the CFM for a range hood, we need to get the cut sheet or the specifications that they are going to put in here, right? Because that cut sheet or that file, that data provided by the architect, homeowner, builder, or if they do not have it, you can always choose it online. We can do that in the next video. Honestly, I'm gonna make a next video about codes actually, and then that would be the last video of my series. And in that case, they will show you what is the CFM, because some range hoods have like a low, medium, high speed, and then what happens is, if that CFM is more than 400 CFM, you need makeup air, and we're gonna check on that code later. But in this case, since we have the kitchen in here, what I'm gonna put in here is like, let's go check in here kitchen appliances, but we don't have actually in here an exhaust that represents to that. Let's see in here, just checking exhaust hood. Exhaust hood, let's check in here exhaust hood. Let's see how it looks. Okay, so I'm gonna unlock it. Where is it? I'm gonna unlock this. Go here. Oh, building, unlock, exhaust hood. How is it looking? Not looking good for me. What I'm gonna do is actually in here. That depends on us. Okay, so I'm gonna put in here something like annotation. Okay, I'm gonna put an annotation in here. Like this. So I'm gonna put this represents my hood, like this, my range hood. Okay, and then I'm gonna delete this. There we go. So that's gonna be my range hood, and obviously this range hood is gonna be almost located to the wall. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we need to exhaust this. So this is obviously gonna be the side wall. So I'm gonna exhaust it right here, and then I'm gonna put a side wall cap. So in that case, maybe I could put this symbol right there. There we go. See, just trying to use the symbols. There we go. So again, this is going to be a backdraft damper, and depending on the CFM, the manufacturer is going to tell you what is the actual size of this duct. Usually it's going to be 6 inches, or depending on the CFM, it's going to be 8 inches. In this case, let's put it as 8 inches. Just to say, okay, let's go here. I'm gonna put in here like this, and then I'm gonna put 6 or 8 inches exhaust or kitchen exhaust. Okay, kitchen exhaust. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger. Go here, bigger. There we go. Kitchen exhaust. Oh, this is not looking line up. Not looking good. Okay, what about this? this. There we go. Now it's looking better. All right. So that's gonna give the manufacturer or the contractor a better idea on what is this. Okay. So we have the kitchen exhaust right here, and then what else we're gonna put in here? Living room. You can always put some furniture in here. So depends on on how much detail you wanna put in here. Okay, but you can always rely on this. So there is a kitchen island, there is a fridge, there is a pantry here. Maybe you can put the kitchen island. Let's see if what we have in here. Kitchen island possibly. Let's go see in the kitchen appliances. Kitchen appliances, we have this washing machine, wrench. Okay, what about furniture? Let's check on the furniture. We don't have the furniture in here already. So catalog open. We go here to furniture, indoor furniture, open. So if we open that, then we have, let's see here, round table, coffee table, coffee. I mean, in the United States, they like a lot of coffee, right? So what I'm just gonna put this kind of desk, and this desk is gonna represent my island. So here, and then I'm gonna rotate it like this. Like that, and then I'm gonna put it in the middle. But again, I don't want to confuse anyone. So if we do this, apparently we cannot grab this right here. This is gonna be my kitchen island. So then I need to move this, and I need to move that like that. See? But now, since I'm putting this and I'm including furniture, I'm gonna have to put some other furniture in here. So let's spend some time on that, because otherwise they're gonna see like, wait a minute, what is this rectangle, right? So let's put some furniture in here. So what we're gonna have is like the kitchen, fridge. We're gonna have this in here in the living room. Depends on the designer. Let's put some couch in there, or let's go see in here. We're gonna have tables in here. Let's go here. So tables and chairs. For example, we can put like this, tables and chairs. Okay, there you go. I'm gonna move this a little bit down. Yeah, tables and chairs. Okay, for the living room, what we're gonna have is like, let's put others. In here it depends. It is, everything's in the catalog, right? So for that option, we're gonna have this table, round table. Yeah, we can put a couch in here. Yeah, green seat like that. Okay, and then we're gonna rotate it. Let's rotate this right there. All right, here we go, living room. Okay, and then move this to the side. See, so we're gonna have the island, we have the dining table, we have the living room in here. I mean, depends on the layout, right? So I'm not an interior designer, right? But this is just to give some details. It's just like it looks better, that's all. So there you go. Okay, so this is the kitchen. And then maybe we're gonna put a fridge in here. Kitchen appliances, let's put a fridge in here. Kitchen sink, maybe a kitchen sink in here. There you go. And then let's move this a little bit, rotation. There we go. No. Let's go here, context. Let's rotate this. There we go. Kitchen sink, but we're gonna check on the PDF. Let's check on the PDF in here. The kitchen sink is actually on the island, but let's put it just on the side as reference. There you go, on the side of the wrench hood. There we go. All right. And again, I'm not an interior designer, but yeah, that's pretty much it. It's looking overall better, but depends on how much detail you want to put it. But overall, since these are the mechanical drawings, we really care about the ductwork, the size, and how it's looking, right? So see, bath exhaust fan, and then kitchen exhaust. Let's go to the final floor, to the final level. In here, what we did is, see, these exhaust fans are gonna go through the roof, and this is not connecting for some reason. Let's go check what's going on in here. Disconnect, nope. Let's go here. like this. It's not connected. Now it's connected. There we go. Okay. So actually this is overall very good. You can always put the bedrooms in here, like the beds themselves. However, you don't want to put that because this is already crowded, because there's a lot of words everywhere. So you don't want to do that. There's a lot of, you don't want to make them more, you don't want to make this look more complicated. Okay, so we're not going to put beds or furniture in here. Now, maybe what we can do is we can put toilets. Let's see if we have in the PDF toilets. Oh, we have toilets right there. So toilet. Just for consistency, since we put in here a toilet, we're gonna put in here a toilet because consistency is very important. That's the way I see it, okay? So we're gonna put a toilet in here and a toilet in here. All right, so let's go to the toilet. In here we have bath appliances, toilet number 2. We put it right here, okay? And then we're gonna rotate it. Let's go rotate. Okay, rotate this. Where is it? Rotate. Let's put it on the side, and then let's rotate. If we rotate, okay, it's not rotating. Yeah, sometimes that happens. Okay, there you go. Let's rotate 180 degrees. There we go. And then we're gonna put it right there. Toilet. Yeah, again, this is not needed, but it's for consistency, because whenever I'm reviewing some drawings or someone else, it's gonna, okay, there's a toilet here, an exhaust fan. In here, there's exhaust fan. Where's the toilet, right? So consistency is very important. It's to show professionalism too, okay? So now let's go here. We can copy paste the same toilet, and then I'm gonna rotate it. Let's rotate this right there. There we go. 90 degrees. Okay, we're gonna put it right there. Toilet. There we go. It's done. Now we need to do another final exhaust. Okay, so this exhaust is gonna be for the laundry room. In the laundry room we have a washer and dryer. The dryer has to be exhausted by International Residential Code or International Mechanical Code. Okay, so what do we have in the dryer? Let's see, laundry, and then here. Okay, so again, this exhaust is going to be through the roof, because the roof is the closest one, right? So what I'm going to put in here is the following. For the laundry, I'm just going to put in here a circle just to represent that this is the exhaust for the dryer. There we go. Okay, so this is and I'm going to put this a little bit lower. Let's go lower, and this is lower, because I'm just kind of making room for the exhaust fan. I mean for the dryer exhaust. Okay, so this is gonna be dryer. Dryer exhaust. All right. Dryer exhaust. Dryer exhaust, and we're gonna put 4 inches in here. 4 inches dryer exhaust. There we go. Put it here, and then dryer exhaust, and this is going through the roof. Let's put in here through through the roof. There we go. Through the roof, and we're gonna make this bigger. Okay, let's move this down through the roof. Okay, 4-inch dryer exhaust through the roof. There you go. Okay, and I'm gonna put my arrow right here. Let's put the arrow right there. There we go. All right. Alrighty, so this is already good to go, and then I don't see anything else in here. You can clean up this so much, but everything depends on how you want to show it, right? So there we go. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is let's review the reports, because actually that's the title of this video, print reports, right? Okay, let's print the reports. Let's print it. Okay, so we're all good in here. Let's put this in here. Oh, see, there's an overlap in here. Okay, Now, okay, let's go to the project information. In the project information, we have Escobar residence, location, Washington, D.C., number, manual JSD, RM, July 1st started, and then south. Okay, library, in here we have the weather location. Okay, we're overall good in here. All right, let's print this out. So in order to print out, let's go here. So in here we have print. Okay, so under print, I already have my my own printout setups. But let me check something first. Let's see here. Yeah, again. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna print out a manual D report, and again, you can always do this library. You can always create your library. Okay, so in manual D, what we're printing is loads, equipment draw, ducts, and energy. But we don't need energy in this case. But anytime that you are applying for Energy Star, this already has an Energy Star form built in. Okay, so we're just gonna uncheck that. We don't need that. We need ductwork. So in this case, we're gonna have the system summary, static pressure. We need the drawings. Okay, that's checked. In the equipment, we need the ACA manual S selection, checked compliance report. We have this for permits. Okay, the loads are very important. So check. And you can always add more information here. For example, multiple orientations, building analysis, a lot of info. So we're ready to print. Let's print this out. And then we're going to put OK in here. Let's go here. What is it? Okay, scale to fit. Okay, so in this, let's review this a little bit. So we're going to be printing in the drawings the building, duct notations. Okay, everything's looking good. We don't want to print out the PDF. That's just our layer to draw the rooms, right? So let's go in here. Okay, clear all. Here, entire house. Okay, here we go. So the report is being generated. Okay, so right now the report to analyze it. Okay, so we go here. This is the final report. Okay, now in here you can always put your logo. If you have the company logo, you can always insert it in your reports. Okay, so in here we have the load short form. We have manual JSD, the date, the designer. We have the title, Discover Residence. We have the CFM, equipment. We have the airflows. We call this tab report, test and balance report. Okay. Now we're going to go here. We have the orientation in here. Door faces south, which is very important. See, front door faces south. Okay. And then in here we have more information about the envelope. So the walls, what's the R value, partitions, windows, doors, looking good. Okay, we're reviewing this. Okay, a little bit. And then we have all the worksheets, and then we're gonna keep on going down. Okay, so this is the manual S compliance report. So everything is passing, and in here it says meets all the requirements of ACA manual S. So we're good with that. Let's keep on going down. This is actually the form for the permit for the residential examiner. Okay. We keep on going down. There we go. We have the drawings in here, which is very important. So we don't have any issues. And the reason we have to check on the drawings is because sometimes there are some printing issues, right? Formatting or something like that. Okay. So see, it's looking better. It's looking good. Yeah, looking good. Okay, first floor. See, so that's why it's very important. It shows it shows how professional, how nice it looks. That's the kind of a presentation. Okay, there's an issue here. See, as I was mentioning, this 20 doesn't have to be there, and so that's the only thing I'm going to delete. But that should be it. Even you can edit this. You can cover this up if everyone is busy. So now everything is looking good. Okay. Supply trunk. In the supply trunk, you gotta make sure that this is not empty. Sometimes in here I can see 0, or you can see like maybe 1200, but overall it is within range. See, all of it. Okay, so static pressure friction rate is 0.065. It's okay. So we're good to go. This is the report. And also the only thing I'm gonna do maybe in the next video or something, I'm just gonna delete this 20 feet, that's all. And you can always cover it or patch it up with PDF. You can edit it in PDF too, so whichever works. All right, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, hit the like button, that helps a lot, and leave any comments and subscribe. Okay, I'll see you in the next video.